Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Rum Ramble. My name is Dave. I am the owner of Manchester Rum Festival and Manchester Rum Week. This episode I wanted to highlight something a little bit unique for the VIP feel to what is the 10th anniversary of Manchester Rum Festival. If you've been over to my festivals the last several years, on the odd occasion I've been able to bring over a barrel that's been uniquely chosen by myself in collaboration with someone like the City of Manchester Distillery or Outlier Distillers, for example, as well. Some beautiful liquids I've been able to highlight and offer to you all as a unique purchase. But this year I thought I want to do something a little bit different. It's 10 years of Manchester Rum Festival, and I had a chat with the gents and ladies at Planteray who offer a beautiful program that gives an opportunity to try and brings over something a little bit different. And ultimately, when I had my little trial of what each opportunities were, in my head, was going to pick one. I picked two. And here they are. These only arrived today. Numero uno and deux. What you have in here, if you've seen the pre-sale information so far, and thank you all to those who have already purchased the pre-sale, whether it's either or taking an opportunity for our combination, where you get £10 off. I'll put the link in the comments later. But ultimately, I wanted to give you guys a bit of an idea, because understandably, the price is a little bit on the higher side for something that you never had before. Now, the price is the price purely because this is not a money-making experience for me. This is bringing something a little bit unique for our 10th anniversary. So it is quite literally covering the cost of bringing the barrel over, and of course the transport cost to get it into Manchester as well. But ultimately, I fully understand, because I remember seeing one or two comments on Facebook where it sounded fantastic, the tasting notes sounded beautiful, but ultimately you got to try it. Absolutely understand. So what I have done is I have made sure I have a couple of cases to one side of each bottling where you can experience it at the merchandise stand at Manchester Rum Festival on July the 4th. So try before you buy, as it ultimately is my rum festival anyway. A lot of things to try, a lot of things you can pick up a bottle of. That includes these two below. And I thought I'd give you a bit of a sneak preview of what they actually are. So this is the good thing with something like Planteray. They are quite transparent with what's in these bottles. And as you can see here, beautiful. This is 50 cl, by the way. Beautiful looking bottles, great netting around it as well. Very old school branding for them. And the label itself offers some great information. So I'm going to read what is the... Just double check if this is not spice, just the spice was down here. So this is what I've called Consiglio e Labore. Now, Consiglio e Labore is the Latin motto for the city of Manchester. Ultimately, it translates to by wisdom and effort, which is something I came across actually when I used to do a rum tour with the City of Manchester Distillery several years ago as part of our sort of opening program element. And it's always stuck with me. And I thought, you know what? By wisdom and effort, I've done 10 years of Manchester Rum Festival. I'll say that. This is straight from Long Pond Distillery in Jamaica. 100% pot still, molasses as its base, fermented for 1 week only. No dosage within there at all, and it has been aged from a 2017 vintage for 8 years continental in Ferrand oak casks, and then 5 months on barge 166 on the River Seine for 5 months in a Ferrand new oak cask. And the tasting notes for this are as follows. I have to read these so I don't get them confused. On the nose, you're going to get honey, ripe banana, green fig, lemongrass. On the palate, it's quite bold, mouth-watering green figs, banana, cantaloupe, and a warming finish as well. So this is a beautiful opportunity here. On the flip side of that, we've got some spiced. Again, transparency on the bottle there, on the label as well. And this is, I named this Republic of Manchester, which is the Jamaican patois translation of the City of Manchester. There's also actually a Manchester in Jamaica itself, so I thought perfect opportunity to bring the two communities together via rum. Again, this is also from Long Pond Distillery, but actually has a combination of Long Pond and Clarendon from Jamaica as well. So two beautiful Jamaican distilleries coming together here. One is a pot still rum, one is a column still rum. Again, molasses as its raw base, fermented for only 2 days. There is added sugar within this, 30 grams per litre for anyone who's wondering. Ultimately, this has only been aged for 20 months on that barge 166 on the River Seine in Ferrand new oak casks, and of course infused with natural spices. What those spices are? Well, there's the tasting notes. But on the nose, What I pick up here was Jamaica ginger cake. Beautiful stuff. Crunchy bars as well, fantastic, and a bit of honey coming through. On the palate, smooth, very treacle-driven, vanilla, quite fresh, subtle orange peel on the underlining as well. The two things I've not mentioned though, these are not 40% ABV. The very first bottling, the Consiglio Il Labore, is 57.3%. The spiced is 50.1%. Which would also explain why the bottles were a little bit on the higher side. I'd say higher side. We're only talking 50s and 55, that mid sort of ground for a bottle like this. So again, I fully understand. If it's not for you to pre-order right now, don't worry. I'm going to have a couple of cases of each at the merchandise stand at Manchester Rum Festival. Try it. Feel free to pick a bottle up. Feel free to take advantage of our combo deal as well. You'll find the merchandise stand next to the Maison Ferrand Planteray stand at Manchester Rum Festival. So very easy to track down. And of course, you can ask a lot of questions from the guys who have made these two barrels for us to enjoy. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't seen already, this is on TikTok, this is on Instagram, this is on YouTube, and this is on Facebook. If it's been shared by a friend or a colleague of yours, feel free to like and subscribe. It'd be amazing to work with you guys and engage with you all as the Rum Ramble returns for 2026.